Welcome back, everybody. In this week's video, I'm going to be showing you how to sew this kimono for your calico critters. Here's some examples of what the finished product is going to look like. Alrighty, let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is cut out all of our pattern pieces. As usual, these are available for download over in my Etsy shop at Noble Sable. Then we're going to line up our pattern pieces on our fabric of choice. I really like to have two different fabrics, one for the lining and one for the outside. I will try and link the fabric that I'm using. I bought it as a multi-pack on Amazon ages ago, but I think the colors and the pattern just work really well for this design. Then just go ahead and cut out all of your pieces. We're going to need 4 of the sleeve pieces and also 4 of the body pieces. For me, this looks like 2 of the linings, 2 of the exterior fabric. The first stitch we're going to make is to connect the body pieces in the back. So you're just going to sew this little straight middle seam to connect the 2 sides together. Do this for your lining fabric and your exterior fabric. Once that is done and the pieces are all connected, you're going to put your lining and your exterior fabric right sides together and stitch all around the exterior seam line. Just make sure that you leave a hole. I usually leave mine in the back middle where it's least noticeable to turn inside out after we're done. Then we're going to do the same for the sleeve pieces. Put your fabrics right sides together, stitch all around the edge, leaving a hole to turn them right ways out. Next, we're going to line up the sleeves with the bodice. Basically, you're just going to want them to be centered so that when you go to fold the pattern in half, your sleeves are going to be even from top and bottom. As a side note, you're not going to stitch all the way down the armhole line. We're going to want to leave the 2 little ends of your sleeve free floating so that we have our kimono sleeves later. I think this makes more sense visually, so I'm just going to show you what I mean. Alright, at this point we are pretty close to done. We're going to fold our pattern in half, hamburger style, like you would a piece of paper, and then we're going to stitch the sides of the kimono, like the sides of the body together. Make sure that you've ladder stitched up that hole in the back of your kimono that you used to turn it inside out. I suggest ironing your pieces if you have a little mini iron, and we're gonna have something that kind of looks like this. I don't use a sewing machine anymore. I'm just going to hand stitch the rest of the sleeves. I'm not going to claim that this is a completely accurate kimono. I know that there are a lot of intricacies that I'm missing. There's not necessarily like a collar piece, or for the obi, I just use a piece of ribbon and tie it in a bow, but I think it looks really cute still, and it does the job. And that's basically it. You're done. Here are some other examples of other kimonos that I've made. I made a bunch of these like a year ago and planned to sell them, and then I held on to all of them, which is what happens when you make art. So I'm hoping to, hopefully I'll sell these soon in my shop, as well as the patterns for anybody that may not be quite as crafty. So keep an eye out for that. I'll also do a giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers, and I will give away the kimono that I made in this video. Thanks so much for following along. Go ahead and like this video if you learned something. Give me a subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you all in the next tutorial. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Bye!